Good afternoon, families. I hope this video update finds you well and ready for the weekend. I would like to start with a huge thank you to this community for providing the incredible outpouring of donations for the CDS staff. We were able to provide beautiful baskets of, of home goods for our maintenance staff, our cleaning staff, our security staff, our gardeners, our bus monitors and bus drivers, the secretarial staff, and the people that work in the cafeteria. So the outpouring this year was absolutely incredible, and we really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yesterday, Thursday morning, a few students from high school from the NHS, the National Honor Society, came, and they helped some of the pre-kinder through first grade children who were on campus deliver those baskets, they're actually big bags, to these staff members. It was a really nice event, so thank you very much. Please do look for pictures to come out from that soon. It's appreciated. I want to remind everyone that next Friday, this coming Friday, the 18th of December, is the last day of the semester. It is a half day for everyone. There will be no students on campus, so if your child is on campus in Chi right now, everyone will be in virtual school on that day. No students will come to campus for classes. That morning between 8 and 10, we will have our gift parade and material drop-off, so you'll bring your gift and your child's materials back, and you'll drop that stuff off at school. The entire primary will be at the North Gate. Early childhood and elementary will be at the North Gate. We'll have Santa, we'll have music. It should be fun and festive. So please make sure you bring your child and come to that event. That's from 8 to 10. Then at 10:30, virtual classes start. So that gives you time to get home after the parade, settle, and at 10:30, virtual classes start. They will have virtual classes from 10:30 to 12. And then we're going to wish you a wonderful winter break. If you have questions about next Friday, please ask your parent representative. We did have parent representative meetings for both early childhood and elementary parents this week. So they are sending out notes from those meetings. So please be sure to read those notes. But if you still have questions, just ask your parent rep. We talked about these things in detail. If you still have questions after you've talked to your parent rep, ask your classroom teacher or feel free to reach out to me. I want everybody to understand what's happening next Friday so that it can be a great time for everyone. It should be fun and festive for the children. We, due to COVID, we've all missed out on a lot, and missing out on our normal holiday assemblies and parties and gatherings is hard for us. So we want this day to be fun for the children. So please make sure you invite, come, bring your child. And if you have questions, reach out. Mr. Eriks will be at the gift parade. Those of you who have elementary students, many parents asked. Mr. Eriks is retiring, as you know, at the end of this semester. So next Friday, the 18th, will be his last day. So he will be at the gift parade. Also, all of your child's teachers and co-teachers and assistants and special area teachers, everyone will be at the gift parade. If you wish to bring gifts to any of the teachers, you are not obligated, and I am not pushing you to do so. Don't think that. But some parents like to bring gifts, and if you wish to, bring them that day. I do ask that you make sure they're labeled. There will be a lot of people outside and a lot of stuff going on, so please make sure the gift says who it is to and who it is from so that your child's teacher knows who to thank for the gift. I also shared with the parent reps my favorite things sheet, which if you're wanting to buy gifts, it's just a little way to give you ideas. So please ask for that from your parent rep. Remember, report cards will also be published next Friday on the 18th. They should be published in the early afternoon, probably 12 or 1. So prior to next Friday, you need to go onto your iSAMS account and be sure that you can log in. If you cannot, you need to contact Miss Umania this week, so before Friday, to make sure you can get onto your account. Her email is in the body of the newsletter, so please check it. Check your account, make sure you can get on. If you wait until Friday, you're likely not going to, and you have problems, you're likely not going to be able to get to see your child's report card until January because Miss Umania will be on break. So please check it this week. I really want everyone to be able, make sure you can get into your account and be able to see the progress that your child made in the first semester. Let's see. Again, make sure you read those parent representative notes and ask your parent rep about any questions you have. I want to thank everyone who came to the webinar last night. There was a great attendance, and I hope that all of your questions were answered. If they were not, later today I will be sending out a letter to the families. The letter will include the recorded version of the webinar from last night. So if you weren't able to attend, you can watch the webinar in the recording. I will also include, I hope to have it ready, a sheet, a linked sheet that has all the questions and answers that were asked during the webinar so that you'll be able to read through the questions and answers. I will also include, of course, the reopening plan, which is in English and Spanish. The Spanish starts on page 27. And I will include a Spanish version of the presentation that I presented last night. Not the webinar translated, but the presentation that I presented on the screen, we are translating that, and I will send that home in Spanish. So for any Spanish speakers who attended and maybe didn't understand, or who have weren't able to attend, you'll be able to at least read the presentation. After you've read through and viewed all of that material, if you still have questions, please reach out. I urge you to reach out to maybe friends you might have who might have children who are already on campus in pre-kinder through first grade under the CHI, because our reopening model is going to look very similar to that for grades 2 through 5. So please ask how it's going. Ask your child's teacher. Ask our counselors. If you have friends who are teachers in younger years who are already on campus with the children, please ask. Ask people how it's going so that you have a good understanding of what school will look like. Feel free to reach out to me. I am always available. In the letter that I send home today, I will be including a survey. And in that survey, you're going to need to commit to your child either returning to school in virtual school or face-to-face for the term 3. So that is from January to March only. You're committing for January to March. Now, if your child travels internationally over the holiday and needs to, any students who travel must quarantine for 14 days before they can return to campus. But if you want your child to return face-to-face and you know your child's going to have to quarantine, please go ahead and mark face-to-face. I'm going to count your child as a face-to-face child. They'll quarantine, they'll start in virtual school, and then as soon as their quarantine time is over, they'll come face-to-face. So please don't worry about that. But please read all the materials before you fill out that survey, because that survey is a commitment. You need to have the survey in by next Tuesday afternoon. So you have the weekend to discuss it with your family, to really process all of the information, and think about what is best for your child and your family. So please, like I said, reach out to as many people as you can. If you have questions, I am always available. And be sure to have the survey completed by next Tuesday. We need accurate numbers of who will return to campus and who will not, so that we can build our groupings. It's very important that we have those groupings done properly for when we return in January. As I told you in the webinar, or if you weren't able to attend, just a few highlights. Anytime anyone has to go into quarantine, that is face-to-face, of course virtual school will be offered. So please don't worry about that. And I want everyone to feel confident in knowing that face-to-face school, returning to campus, is not mandatory. It is a choice. You have a choice as a family, and you need to make that decision of what is best for you, your family, and your child. And that will be the case all school year. Virtual school will be offered this school year until June of 2020. So 2021. So please don't worry about that. And again, but when you fill out the survey, it is a commitment for term 3, January, February, and March. Some of the things I want to highlight is that while while the hybrid model, when the children who return to campus, they will leave campus at 12, they will go home, they will have lunch, and then they will begin virtual school at 1. The virtual school portion, again, is only for the special area classes, the PE, art in elementary, music, early childhood Spanish will all happen in the afternoon. The academics are in the morning with their classroom teacher. Please know those afternoon teachers will be flexible and understanding if children are late. We know that sometimes there's traffic. We know that some days are harder than others to make sure lunch is ready. We understand that. So please don't worry about that. Your child will not receive any sort of punishment. Teachers will be completely understanding and flexible. Again, the first week of school in January 18th through 22nd, will be virtual for the entire school. Our goal is to open face-to-face for those who want to return to campus on January 25th. The government has not yet granted approval for that. As soon as we have an exact date, we'll share it with you. And again, the first weeks of the second semester are going to be about community building. It's important that we keep focusing on those social emotional needs of our children right now. For those kids who are returning to campus for the first time, this is a big change. They've been off campus for a long time. They've been at home for a long time. So we really have to honor their needs and focus on the social and emotional well-being of our students and our staff and our families right now. So our entire community, we're all working together to provide each other with the empathy and the care and the flexibility that we need to move through this together. So again, I appreciate your time last night. If you weren't able to attend, please make sure you watch the recording. Reach out to people who were able to attend to get all the information you need to make an informed decision. Please do read the body of the newsletter this week. It does have some email addresses that you may need. And that is all. I look forward to seeing everyone next Friday, the 18th, between 8 and 10 for the gift parade and the materials drop-off. Until then, have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.